Day in and day out, we are told not to ever talk to the police. But what they seem to forget is that in which situations do we not talk to the police? This is not something you should do. They are probably gonna add more charges to the charges you already have. But back to what I was talking about before. Although they keep telling us we're not supposed to talk to the police, they never really tell us what we're supposed to do if the police keep telling us to talk to them. We have seen so many situations where the person who decided to not talk to the police ended up getting into more trouble. So what do you do when you ever get stopped by the police but you are not being arrested? The law says you have the right to remain silent, and make sure you tell the officer that you would like to remain silent. And even if they are arresting you, you still have the right to remain silent and request a lawyer. So why am I talking about this today? So today I have two cases, two different interrogations, two different people of different statuses, but yet the one with the higher status or the one who is supposed to know the law will be the one to make the mistake.
I'm gonna go grab the water real quick.
Thank you.
Hey, how you doing? Detective Jordan.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
It'd be better if it weren't sitting here and like this.
Yeah. Well, everybody's got little trials every now and then we gotta work through. 17.
17.
I was asking, what was his name?
Russell.
Yeah. I was asking him if I'm gonna go to jail anyway, or, you know, or basically no matter what, or if this is even gonna make any difference. And he says, oh, well, it's not for sure yet. So it's like, I'm not gonna, you know, make some statement if it's just to get me to make a statement and take me to jail anyway. And then, no offense, you know, no disrespect to you guys, but he was.
Let's do this before we get started, and then you can just let us know exactly what you're feeling. First and foremost, you see those red signs on either wall saying this room is being audio and video recorded?
Yes.
You okay with having this conversation audio and video recorded?
Well, not really, but I'd rather just.
If you don't, then we're not gonna record it.
Yeah, I'll go shut it off if you don't want to, but this just kind of protects you as well as us too. So we're not putting words in your mouth. Otherwise, I'm going to describe what you say.
Well, I believe you.
Man.
I trust both of you guys. I'm just saying. I just don't want my video being shown to some place or something. You know what I mean?
It just stays in the case file, man.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's up to you. It's your call.
Just talk like man.
This thing is kind of to protect us, and you've been here, you've been in the seat before, you know what it's like. This is to make sure that we're doing our job the right way, and all the stuff that you're saying is what you're saying.
Yeah, ultimately, otherwise, I'm going to write down, I'm not verbatim, but I'm going to paraphrase what you say, and I don't want to take anything out of context. I'm not trying to talk you into, or he isn't either, You know, we've been doing this a long time.
Well, before we start, can I know
Sure.
what the plan is? I mean, am I getting booked no matter what, or
We don't know. At this point, there's like two sides to every story, right?
I know my girlfriend and I didn't hurt each other.
Okay, let's do this. Because we're starting to go
Yeah.
into the minutia of this thing.
I know you want to. Okay.
Let's just do this. Time is now 19:11 hours. Today's date is 01/14/2015. And the case number is 150110566. And this part's for you. I'm gonna read you your rights and have you fill out your last name.
Okay.
Just fill out your last name. And if you don't want to talk, you don't want to talk. If you don't want to talk, but let's make sure we get all of this stuff done so you know that that's
But before
done.
I make any kind of statement, can I just find that out? I mean, like I said, all
And date of birth.
the,
Okay, John?
yeah.
Hang on, just let him read this to you. And I'm going to point out one of these that I think is the most important when he reads that to you, and then that's
The one
a good-
about my right to remain silent?
No, that's not even the best one.
Okay.
But listen.
Okay.
Okay. You have the right to remain silent. You understand that?
Yes.
Just initial right next to it there, saying that you understood that you had the right to remain silent.
And by the way, I did invoke earlier, but
Yeah, but you voluntarily
I know,
wanted to talk to
I
us.
do want to talk.
Right.
I just want, but I didn't want to. Okay.
Okay. Any statement that you do may can be used as evidence against you in the court of law. You understand that? Okay, just initial there. You have the right at the time to talk with an attorney of your choice and to have your attorney present before and during any questioning and the making of any statement. You understand that? If you're not afforded an attorney, you're entitled to have one appointed for you without cost to you and to have your attorney present at any time during any questioning or the making of any statement. You may stop asking questions at any time or ask for an attorney at any time during questioning or the making of any statement.
John, that's my favorite one. So if you want to go, if you want to, it's up to you. You understand them. We can go through the question. We can ask questions, and at any time you don't like the frame of the training or the questioning rather, you can say, "Well, fuck off," and I won't take no offense to it. But I'm just, man to man, I'm just telling you. You could say no thanks.
That would be very nice of me.
I know. No, but you know what I'm saying? You have the right. That's the one I like the best out of any interview I ever do. That's the one I stress the most.
Do you understand each of these rights that I explained to you? Just put yes, that's it, and make sure you put yes if you understand it. And having been made fully aware of these rights, do you wish to voluntarily answer questions now? Yes or no? Initials and roll. Yes, okay. Just sign for me and I'll sign.
Just so you know what I'm doing, I'm just signing the signature of the witness. Just explain everything I do, buddy.
There, now that that's done, bruh. So here's the deal, man.
So the man just invoked every right he had under law. He invoked the right to remain silent, the right to stop recording, or the right. He invoked all of them. Sometimes you just ask yourself, why do people invoke their rights? And this is a person who is supposed to know that they should not invoke their right. Because as the prosecutor, no, as the person doing the interrogation said, the person has been in a position before, meaning the person is a cop who is being interrogated. So he should know that everything he says without a lawyer can be held against him, but he didn't. So now let's talk about it. Why do the police invoke their right to remain silent whenever they are being interrogated by their fellow policemen? Is it because they think, oh wait, it's somebody that look like me or somebody that does the same job as me, so I could just talk to him as a friend? Or wait, he is gonna understand me. Most of the times I have seen a police officer invoke their right to remain silent during an interrogation, they always end up going to prison.
Rocky's coming. They ain't here yet. And I had a back fusion. This is about the only chair I can sit in. I don't know what. It does. Well, no, it gives. It's very giving. I'm turning this off because I don't want this back in this. And not to be yucky, but it's low back where my back fusion is, and I can put my butt right there, so my tailbone's not getting extra pressure on it. I don't know. I can't sit in one of those. It'll kill me. Okay. Rocky's coming, but I'm gonna do this and he may walk in here in a minute and get this done. Now, I know you're an officer, and I know you've seen these 1,000 times and you've read them yourself.
Right.
You still ask me any questions if you have one.
Right.
Okay, don't be embarrassed of that.
Right.
Okay?
I think I'm already embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed? Why? Tell me why you're
The
embarrassed.
station deal, so.
Nobody. Well, I mean, there's rumors flying. I know, and we tried to do that as kind of quietly as we could, and that's why we took you up the front and stuff. But this is gonna make the rumors go away.
Okay.
Okay, for you.
Right.
The rumor tomorrow is gonna be on somebody else.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So let's get them off of you and get them onto somebody else and get this over with.
Okay.
Okay. All right. You have the right to remain silent. You understand that? Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand that? You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. You understand that? If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish one. If you decide to make a statement, you may stop the interview at any time. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
I do.
Just write yes or I do or whatever right there. Oh, you're lefty too. Okay, hold on. You shoot right-handed, but you're right left-handed?
Yeah, I'm ambidextrous.
Me too.
So, a little bit.
I shoot right-handed and right left-handed. Which do you,
Bad right-handed, girl left-handed.
As you can see, Daniel right here invoked his right to remain silent. He just dived into it and started talking to the interrogator.
court of law. Do you understand that? You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. Do you understand that? If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish one. If you decide to make a statement, you may stop the interview.
So what is Daniel's story? Daniel was a patrol officer in Oklahoma City Police Department, and he was convicted in December 2015 of multiple counts of rape, sexual battery, forcible oral sodomy, and other sexual charges. Daniel's case is one of a kind because till this day, people still say he might have been set up. So I'm gonna link the whole case in the description so you can look it up for yourself.
John Rutten?
Rutten.
Oh yeah, I went to school with him.
You did?
Yeah.
How long did you know him?
Gosh, I went to school in, let's see, went to UCLA in 1978 I started and, met him at school at the dorms.
Mm-hmm. Were you guys friends, close friends?
Yeah, we're very close friends.
Yeah?
I mean, what's this all about?
Well, it's a case we're working on. It involves John, and in there, some of the statements we reviewed, there's notes and stuff that he knew you and stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, we were good friends, lived in the dorms I lived in the dorms for 2 years.
You guys lived in the same dorm?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dykstra.
Okay. Were you guys just friends or anything else, or?
Yeah, we were good friends.
Yeah. Was there ever any relationship or anything that developed between you guys?
Yeah, I mean, we dated,
Uh-huh.
I mean, what's this all about?
Well, it's relating to his wife.
This, on the other hand, is Stephanie Lazarus, a Los Angeles police officer who was convicted of murder.
I mean, what's this all about?
Well, it's relating to his wife.
Stephanie right here was jealous of his ex-lover's new wife, so she went to his house and basically killed his wife. This basically happened a long time ago and she was never caught. Never until later. But anyways, I'm gonna link this case too in the description. But this case is a little different because this wasn't an interrogation. The interrogators told her that it was just a little chat between them and she never assumed that she was being interrogated, which is really bad, I think this is more practice on the interrogator side. But anyways, this still shows that usually police officers talked to their other police counterparts as if they are friends, forgetting that in case they do something wrong, those same people they view as friends will be the same people to take them to prison. So why will a police officer invoke their right to remain silent? There's not one specific answer to this question, but I think I have my own theories. Maybe it might be because of perceived friendship or trust, or it might be also due to the theory of similarity. What is the theory of similarity? Maybe they think, oh, since the person interrogating me is a police officer just like me, maybe they will understand me more. Maybe I can lie to them without them actually thinking I'm lying to them, because we are friends, right? And friends trust each other. They do not realize that when it comes to things like this, there's nothing like friends and trust.
Yeah, Dykstra.
Okay. Were you guys just friends or anything else? Or
Yeah, we were good friends.
yeah.
So now, since we've talked about a bunch of police officers invoking their right to remain silent, now let's examine a normal dude who was arrested for burglary.
Police Department. I understand you said you'd be willing to talk to me about why you're in handcuffs?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Being it is a criminal investigation, obviously you're not free to go because you have warrants for your arrest. I'm going to read your Miranda because it's very important you understand your rights. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have them present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before the question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you?
Yes, sir.
Have you previously asked any other law enforcement officer to allow you to speak to an attorney about this incident?
Yes, sir.
Have these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry?
Say what is it?
Have these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You don't want to talk to me?
I just call him on.
Okay, you can call your mom at the jail. All right. We'll get you out of here as quick as we can.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you do it. This is a normal person, a normal dude who just committed a crime. He pulled up, the interrogator asked him, do you wish to invoke your right to remain silent? He said, no, call my mom. I mean, he could have said call me a lawyer, but he said call my mom. That is how you're supposed to do it. It's a little bit ironic that the police officers who are supposed to know the law couldn't do it, but a regular dude from the streets did it.
Court of law. Do you understand that? You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. You understand that? If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish one. If you decide to make a statement, you may stop the interview.
Thank you for watching. This is Opinion Deviante, and I will see you next time with a new video. Peace.